right, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Live Lead Gen. We're going to be getting on the phones today with some more pre-foreclosure folks. We've only got about an hour before I have to leave here and go close on a property that we're buying today. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and get straight into the dialer, pick up where we left off on Tuesday, and get this show rolling. I messed up my hand, man. I don't know why. It's all swollen. It's all right there. I don't know what happened. It's hurt me.
Did you hit something?
I have no idea what I did. No idea. Alright, let's see here. I'll pick this up right where we last left off.
Triple.
Yeah, we're doing a triple dialer. Oh, make sure our Bluetooth's on. Yep, so we still have 132 numbers in here to call, so about half. About half. Okay. And away we go. Gonna give it another shot. Just try and call in directly from the desktop today and see if that works for us. No, it's not letting it come through.
You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
Let's see. Go ahead and keep it like this, because for whatever reason, it's just not wanting to dial out. Can't get any audio out of the
The speaker.
speakers, yeah. It's all right. So we've got the triple dialer running now. It's calling through a list that we had uploaded earlier in the week on Monday. These people are registering as pre-foreclosures,
6600.
meaning they're in some type of default. Their bank is trying to take their property back. Auction date's
Nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the tone.
I did.
Simply hang up when done. Or for delivery options, press the pound sign.
It's leaving the message now. Go ahead. Let's see.
Nothing has been recorded. Record your message at record.
There we go. So, like I said, these people are in some type of default with their bank. They either failed to make their payments on time, or they are in the process of getting foreclosed on. Hello. Hello, hello. Is anybody there? Can you hear me? And so sometimes that'll happen. People might like accidentally answer their phone in their back pocket or something like that. But we've got the ability to just drop a voicemail. So we're kind of accomplishing two things. For the people that aren't answering, we're leaving them voicemails as we go. It's a pre-recorded voicemail that essentially tells them the same thing. Like, hey, I'm an investor looking to buy your house from you. We have other options that are available. But ultimately, we're kind of here to hopefully bail you out of the problem that you're in right now. And so, and then the folks that do answer the phone, we're going to get on the phone with them. A lot of folks are getting just bombarded. Once you get on these lists, this public record, so they're getting lots and lots and lots of phone calls. So really our job is just to see if we can kind of intercept, get to them before they make a mistake or give up. A lot of folks give up. A lot of folks that are this close to the auction date, it's coming up next Tuesday, just think, hey, there's nothing else I can do. I'm going to the auction block. I'm screwed. The bank's just going to take my house. It's not the case. A lot of times we can help at least buy a little bit of time to allow for other solutions to take place. But key thing is people got to be open to it. And when you're getting bombarded and you're in a tough situation, you don't really want to talk to a guy calling you on the phone. We still pick up a lot of properties this way. We're still able to help a lot of people, but some folks just would really prefer not to get on the phone and start working through the situation that they're in and what got them here. And that means that If you're not willing to address your problem head on, it means you're probably not willing to fix it either. So it's unfortunate, but what we're looking for is motivation. When we go looking for people who are willing to sell their homes, much less at a discount. Oop.
Nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the tone. Simply.
There we go. That ought to do it. Somebody just sent me a bill for $3,000. I don't think that was for me. So, again, pre-foreclosures are people who are slated for the auction block. The bank has not yet taken their property, but they have been given notice that they're going to take their property if they don't do a handful of things: pay off their loan, catch up their past due balance, restructure or modify their loan, get refinanced, or sell. So it's that last one that is really a last-ditch effort. So we try and help people, guide them through. Really, it's like a process of elimination. When I'm getting on the phone with these people, I'll typically start with, are you planning on selling? You know, is that your plan? Because you're getting really close to the auction block, so I'm going to assume that you're under contract and you're closing before the auction comes around, which sometimes is the case. But what we typically look for is like, okay, if that's not your plan, why not do this? Why not do that? What about this other thing? Have you thought about doing that? And then as we slowly eliminate all their other options, then it becomes clearer and clearer that, like, okay, it looks like really the only option that you do have is to sell. Typically, folks that are having a hard time paying their current mortgage aren't going to qualify for a refinance, especially with the way interest rates are today. Same typically goes for loan modifications. Banks are typically looking for your ability to pay on a loan modification, meaning they're going to restructure your loan, going to take whatever's past due, throw it on the back end of your loan, and just increase your payments to accommodate for all of that, for the past due balances, the taxes, the insurance, the penalties, the fees. And again, people who are currently having a hard time paying their mortgage, a loan modification is typically just a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It's not, it's going to get you through like right now, but it will continue to fester. It'll continue to be a problem unless you do something massive, get a new job, restructure your debt, do other employment, get a refinance, or do something along those lines. Getting rid of car debt. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an attorney. I'm not anything like that. But one of the biggest things that we'll end up seeing here is what people will end up doing is they'll get rid of some car debt. Come on, guy. 小生好. And they'll get rid of some. What's going on? Oh, I'm on the live stream, but I've got the dialer going right now. You're good. I'm on mute. What do you got?
Sure. I can show you something cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want to wait or I'll can wait.
Yeah, give me a second. Give me 1 second.
Some old stuff.
Oh, okay.
I just let you look over it first.
This is Chris.
I'm returning a call.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's see here. I actually just looked away from my computer screen for a second. I was calling you about your property. I was just curious to know if you were planning on selling it. The one on, let's see, Surrey Street.
No, wrong number.
Wrong number? Okay, no
Yeah.
worries. Appreciate you giving me a call back. Thanks, sir. What you got? I'm paused on the dialer now.
My old Chinese dictionary.
Ooh, a
This
Chinese
is like
dictionary.
1990 something.
Okay, so how do I pronounce it? Xinhua Zijia?
Yeah, 新华字典.
Zidian.
Yeah.
Okay. Neat. And so this is what, just a bunch of pinyin? Oh no, this is like legit Chinese.
Pinyin is in there too.
It is in here?
Yeah, there's a way for you to use pinyin to find the word.
Okay. And this is Mandarin?
It's the new form of the Chinese simplified Chinese.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So these are just all the kanji?
Yeah.
So
And how
like,
you find them, find the word, and it gives you the meanings and stuff. You can look it up the Chinese way by counting, like, you know, how many strikes there's.
so what are the numbers here next to this? Like I
Oh,
s-
the page.
the page
Yeah,
number.
yeah,
Okay.
page, yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. This is all Chinese to me, man. Oh, this is crazy. How old is this book? I mean, it's got to be pretty old because I see you got like little like kid doodles
Yeah,
in here.
I think back then I used it, so it was like in early 2000s, probably before that.
So early 2000s. We're the
Yeah.
same age, so yeah, you'd have been a little kid, right? You'd have been like
I got
elementary
my-
school.
I got my old Chinese books too, where they teach you like the poems and stuff.
Oh,
Next
really?
book.
Oh, do you have the Levi poem that I've been learning? Let's see. Oh, I like this one. I might have you make me a copy of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one.
I want to see if I can find it. No, that's not
Oh,
it.
here, this it's not in there, but
It's
this
not in
one
it?
is really
Okay.
popular. Chun Xiao.
春晓，
Yeah.
出面不学校，处处问题鸟。夜来风雨上，花落是这
Yeah.
这多少
Yup.
That's cool.
It's like describing like early spring.
I'm into these Chinese poems, man. They're neat. Oh, see, but that's the thing. I get lost when the pingying's not there.
Yeah, because those are like practices. That's why.
I believe you, yeah. And so is that itself a poem right there too? Or
No,
what is
this
it?
one is a story.
A story. Okay. 那是里的
The
阳光
yeah, means the sunshine in the shoes. The would you wear in the winter?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
光 is shine?
Yeah. Light.
Light.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yang Guang means yang is like the sunlight.
sunlight. Okay. Young.
Yeah. So he's saying the winter shoes because there's cottons and stuff in there.
Okay.
Right?
So yang is sun
Yeah, sun.
and Yue is moon, right?
Yeah, is moon. Yep.
Cool. Young and Yue. Neat. I like this. I might borrow this one from you.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah? Cool. That's neat.
All
Alright.
Leave you alone.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. That's the stuff I like. So yeah. Bring more stuff like that to the office. That's cool. Okay. No contact. We're gonna resume here. All right. Quick little detour. I got some mainland Chinese guys at work here, so it's cool. They're teaching me a little bit of Mandarin at a time, so I like that stuff. And a little bit of Arabic at a time too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know what I don't have is I don't have numbers in Arabic. I'm pretty good at counting in most languages. Most languages that I'm like starting to learn, that's typically what I'll learn first. Is how to count, is the numbers, because that seems to be like, I don't know, it seems like a backbone to a lot of the internal logic of the language itself. Oh. Hello. Hello. I'm going to stop this and we're going to start again because I think they're having a hard time hearing me. So we're going to say no contact, stop. And we're going to start the dialer again. What's nice, because I'm already logged into the dialer, I don't have to redial it.
Oh, you can just stop and start it.
Yep, I'm already in there. So the downside to using any of these systems and tools is that they're not perfect. They're still technology, so there's a little bit of ebb and flow with how they're working on any given day. Sometimes they're working great. Sometimes they're being really glitchy. I've yet to find a dialer, a consistent dialer, really any like mass communication tool that doesn't have some type of glitchiness to it. So, hello. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Satisfied with your message? Press 1 to
okay.
listen to your message.
There we go. It was still trying to dial through, that's what it was. Okay.
Damn, we got like 4 people to pick up too.
That's all right. We still got 128 numbers in here to call. So.
I feel because you can have, how do I put it? So like when you use your phone, everything went smooth, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Oh, because the phone is designed to do what we're trying to do, right? It's everything else that we're kind of trying to retrofit and get it to work in the way we want it to work. So
Exactly, like Safari and all that. But
yeah,
I feel like if it's something less used, it's probably less,
Or is
Effective.
not available.
less
Yeah.
effective. Because
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
like the more people use Mojo, they'll probably put more money into it and make it better.
right. Yeah, absolutely. Well, a lot of people do use Mojo.
That's what I'm saying.
Mojo's pretty well
That-
used.
it looks like pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty heavily used. So it's a common dialer. It's one that we were introduced to years ago. Like I said, we've played around with some other ones, and they all seem to be roughly the
Mediocre.
same. Not mediocre. They all kind of run into the same issues. It's just what we're trying to do with it. It's kind of like an overload of the system. There is one that's like really heavy duty. It's called Zen Call, XEN Call, and it's what our call centers use. But it's like this maxes out at 3 lines. That maxes out at like 10.
Damn,
Yeah.
shit. Why
And
not
that-
use that one?
Because we're just not calling. Like it's
I'm away from my phone right now, so could you please just leave me a phone message and I'll get back with you.
so it's very expensive,
Oof.
and it's also just like we don't. Our cold callers use them, right?
Oh, okay. So there's no point in us to use them.
Correct. Yeah, the people that are calling for a living full time, they're already using them. It makes sense for them to use it. Us, Mojo is more than sufficient. So
How expensive is expensive?
a couple grand a month.
Whoa,
Yeah,
couple grand a month?
yeah.
Okay.
Now I think that gets us like 10 users, but still.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 817908087. Is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Breaking the cardinal rule of lead gen, and it's checking my phone because it's been a fun day for some of our stock holdings, so it's fun to watch them just bounce all over the place.
That has not been set up yet.
Yeah.
Goodbye. If you have a mailbox on this system, please press pound.
I don't. Let's see. Send call through ready mode. The other reason why we really like Mojo is because it's already integrated into our CRM. So,
Oh, yeah.
hello,
You're making a noise.
hello.
At the tone, please record your message. When you
Thought
finish
that's what that
recording, you
was.
may hang up or
I thought that's what that was.
Yeah, it's integrated to Boomtown, right?
Yeah, so I can send these leads directly into the CRM here when they answer.
Yeah, it's
Very helpful.
at the tone, please record your
Could you
message.
do me a favor and go turn the
When you have
AC down
finished
another
recording,
click? It's
you
getting
may
warm
hang
now.
up or press 1 for more
Thank you.
options.
Yes, please.
We did not get your message either because you were not speaking.
There we go. I got the message. No, I'm good. I took a caffeine pill this morning, so I'm up. Yeah, it just depends. If I don't have time to like slam some coffee in the morning, I don't want to take like pre-workout. Caffeine pills tend to be a little bit more like even. It's like a cup and a half of coffee. It's not that much, but cool. This is Chris.
Hello, this is Dreamer.
Hi, Drina. This is Chris Beery. I was actually calling you this morning about the property that you've got on Boulder Lake Court.
My properties are not for sale, Chris.
Okay, no worries. Well, I just wanted you to know. So the reason I was actually calling, the reason you were on my list was just because it looks like they do have you for an upcoming foreclosure sale. Have you already gotten that sorted out?
long time ago.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
They bet not. I paid like $8,000 some dollars, so.
Oh wow. Okay. All
They
right.
bet not.
So well.
So I'm curious as to why it would still be there, because like you guys are blowing up our phones, like
Sure.
even my kids' phones, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm curious as why it would even be showing like that right now, because that was a month ago.
Yeah, because they don't. So when you're no longer on the auction block, the foreclosure filing is actually just it's a public record. It's a substitute appointment, of substitute trustee, and they actually don't remove it until after the auction date. So that public record stays up. They don't remove it from the filing. The filing is permanent. It's just when you actually get to auction date, as long as you've done everything you're supposed to do, got caught up with the bank, and then I would also advise probably a good idea to just make sure you have confirmation that they received everything you needed. Then they just don't list your number at sale. Meaning, so you just.
Oh, gotcha.
But the filing itself stays up. They don't take the filing down. So
Okay.
that lives in public record forever, unfortunately. So you'll probably continue to get phone calls for some time. But normally, once the auction date passes, I'm actually not looking at the filing anymore because I moved past it. Were you slotted for June or July?
June.
June. Okay, so after next Tuesday, you'll probably cease to get phone calls for a while.
Okay, perfect. Gotcha.
Okay. All right, Drina. Well, I appreciate you giving
Thank
me a call
you.
back. Yeah, thank you. Before I let you go real quick, do you know anyone else that might be looking to sell a property here in the near future I could reach out to and help?
Not sale, but loan. Do y'all do loans?
We have loan connections. What kind of loan were you looking for, or were they looking for?
Probably just like an equity. The property is completely paid for.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so HELOCs are a great option. I actually do have a great HELOC lender. This is my personal cell. If you want to just shoot me your name or shoot me an email, and I'll forward over the information for our HELOC lender. They're great. I use them for my properties.
Yeah, you just said my name, Dreamer.
Yeah. I meant so far.
You just called my number, so this is my number.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I just want, well, I'm sorry. What I meant was your email address, so I can forward over his information. They're actually with Credit Union of Texas. They're based out of Irving.
Oh, okay.
They're great. I've got a guy there that specifically does home equity lines of credit, so they're equity loans. Those are they're awesome because if you can go get the line opened up. They're very cheap. It's like $15, so there's not a ton of closing costs. It's not like you have to do a refinance. And then you only make payments on what you use. So you can go get access to $50,000. Unless you use some of that money, you can just let it sit there and you don't have to use it and you won't make any payments on it until you decide to use it.
Okay.
So
I'll look into that.
yeah, it's a nice little option to have. But yeah, no worries, Rena. I'll send that to you here shortly. And just let me know if you have any questions for me in the near future, okay?
Oh, yeah, and if you can text it, that's even better, because I'm not really good with my email at all.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll send it to you here shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Drina. Talk to you soon. Bye. Doot. She was nice. She cussed at me, but she was nice anyway. Hello? Nope. Can you hear me now? Man, see, it keeps going to my computer. Let's redial this one.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Hey there, is this Ian?
No, Ian does not have this number.
Oh, okay, no worries. Appreciate you letting me know. I'll get you off this list. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And move on to the next one. So I always know it gets a little bit boring as we're waiting for folks to answer, especially as the dialer's working through the numbers. It's not a perfect system, so even like right now, it's not dialing anybody. But you know, it's working. It's not a perfect system. This is part of doing what I do, is just methodically, consistently being bored.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Okay, go ahead and pull them off our list. That was a lady who just called me back. Didn't mean to call her again. Should put them on mute for a little bit, just in case, so I can continue to talk while it dials. I don't see anybody answering just yet, so I'm trying to pay close attention to the screen. I get a little green light that says, boop, you're live. And so that's why when you hear me stop and start going, hello, 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 it's because it's telling me that somebody answered. But in this case, just waiting on, it's dialing through 3 numbers right now as we speak, so just waiting. Waiting for somebody to answer the phone. So I'd say, like, overall, there's nothing too particularly sexy about lead gen. It can be, especially when you get, like, a good deal that's, like, solid, ready to go.
Options. We did not get your message either because you were not speaking or because of a bad connection. To disconnect, press 1. To record your message,
So our
press
system
2.
takes a little bit to drop that voicemail as well, so it doesn't really know that it's getting left a message until, you know, just a few moments after, so it may even give me that same message again here in a second because it's in the process of getting left a message. Any second now. Just one. Just one. She called me back. Hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Oh, okay. Gonna give her a call back. Hello. Can you hear me now? Okay, same deal. Might just hang up real quick. Let's go ahead and stop this. Gonna ask for a call result. Say no contact next number. I'm gonna try it again. So again, dealing with a little bit of software technical issues. Happens. Let's see if we can reboot it a little bit, see if that works.
At the tone, please record your message.
There we go.
When you have
At least
finished
we know we're going
recording,
through.
you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Man, it goes from like super sweaty in here to like freezing in like no time.
Like that. You want me to turn it up?
Nah, you're good.
Sure.
Yeah, let it get a little. I'd rather it be a little cold than a little hot.
Yeah, I also agree. I have like a fan in my room that like even if it's cold, it's always on.
Yep.
At this point, it's not even for just the fan. It's like white noise.
Right. Which is nice to have.
Yeah.
My buddy just sent me a meth house out in the middle of nowhere. I love it.
Hey man, into a meth house, into a.
If your friends aren't sending you pictures of meth houses, do you really have friends?
Oh yeah, I give that proposal to my friends.
Hello?
I give that proposal to my friends, the bird dog feed.
Yeah.
Tell them I'm like, if any of y'all find the doo-doo house,
Doo-doo houses.
shitty ass house, send them my way.
Yo.
You get $1,000 if we buy or if we sell it.
Yes.
Yes.
Either.
Either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say we buy one and then we end up selling it.
Yep.
Hello?
Get that.
Yes, hi. Is this Kevin?
Yeah, you called me earlier and you didn't answer, and now what's going on?
Sure, I'm sorry about that. I was having a little bit of issue with my phone. I'm not sure if it's my service or what's going on, but I was calling you about the house on High Springs Court. Just curious to know if you were still planning on selling that
Why
one.
don't you do me a favor and lose my number? How's that?
Sounds great, Kevin. I appreciate you taking my call. Have a good one.
What I?
Some people are mean.
Yeah. Big fat meanie.
Yeah. Speaking of, there's the buddy. Bird dog feeds at closing.
Huh?
The bird dog feeds at closing. I mean, the person that brought the deal gets fed at closing.
Oh, for that closing.
Mhm.
Okay. Did someone say that?
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
My buddy Cody.
Cool.
I think I have him in my phone saved as Big Sexy.
Big sexy. But yeah, I gave them that proposal and they all, like, as soon as I told them $1,000, their ears like,
Oh,
look it up,
oh.
$1,000.
That's a good bird dog right there.
Yes, sir. I told him to drive around and find a shitty house. Send him my way.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi. Is this Miss Padilla? Hello, can you hear me okay?
Who is this?
Yes, ma'am. My name's Chris.
No, we have a really poor reception out here, and the calls get dropped off. Who's calling?
My name's Chris, and I was calling you about the property that you guys have there on King Circle. Just curious to know if you all were planning on selling that one.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Ms. Padilla, I think I might have lost you there for a second. Can you say that again? Hello? I think our service is cutting in and out. I lost you at wait a minute. Yep. There we go. I have a feeling that was not the right person.
What happened?
Just have a feeling that wasn't the right person.
Yeah, probably.
Ah. Oh, I need to call Hannah Martin today too. Let me, yeah, Hannah Martin. Yeah, let's do that on the way to closing. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, whoever that is, they got really, really bad connection. I just tried calling her back. Waiting, waiting, waiting.
talking about buying cars, and you said, like, we're talking about, like, I want to eventually buy my mom a G-Wagon, and you want to buy your wife a G-Wagon.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot this, and I just got remembered by seeing something.
Okay. Reminded.
They're eligible for a tax write-off.
Oh yeah.
Big one.
Well, yeah, and it was bigger last year. You could write them off. You could write off 100% of the value last year. Now this year is only
No way.
80%. Yeah, they're reducing the basis, and then next year it'll be 60, and the year after it'll be 40, and the year after that it'll be 20, and then gone.
Why?
Because it was a tax incentive that was only ever designed to be temporary.
Really?
Yeah, it may or may not come back.
So buy one ASAP is what I'm hearing.
This year, ideally, yeah.
Damn.
Mhm. But I'll wait for my CPA to tell me that for sure. Yeah, I should have
What
got.
can I do with $500 and a 600 credit score?
Not much.
I was joking.
No. Not much is the answer.
Yeah. That's crazy though, because they weigh over 6,000 pounds. That's heavy. as
Mhm.
Hell.
Yeah, they're big. That's one of the reasons why they qualify for that.
Yeah. How much does an Escalade weigh?
More.
More.
Mm-hmm.
So you can write those off too.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be also under that same law where it goes
would.
down?
Yep. Yeah, it's all of them. It's the T-157. I can't remember what that. Section 179.
Section 179.
Mm-hmm.
Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
This is Chris.
Hello, yes, hi, good morning. My name is Karen calling from Southwest Airlines Bay Welcome Center. How are you?
Good. How can I help you?
Alright, basically the main reason why I'm calling right now is to simply inform you that our company would like to inviting you to be one of our special guests to the grand open house celebration of our newest.
Why does she speak like that?
She's overseas.
The way, just annoying the way she spoke.
Yeah. Well, it's because she doesn't speak English. She's reading. She's reading. Yeah.
You looked up like a whole fucking criminal record.
Yeah.
That's crazy. There's like 5 counts of overseas fraud.
Felony theft.
Felony
Hello?
theft.
Yes. Hi. Is this Mr. Bennett?
Who's Bennett?
I was looking for a Mr. Bennett on Eastover Avenue. Do I have the wrong number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No worries. Do you happen to know the owner of 4313 Eastover? I take that as a no.
I think it's a no. I'm not sure though.
That's all right. Yes, hi. Is this Mr. Ishmael? Hello, hello. Can you hear me okay? That was a no. It's all right. Getting a lot of hang-ups today.
Yep. People just not in the mood today.
People not in the mood.
6310871 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you... Hello?
Yes, hi. Is this Dora?
My God.
She said, oh my God.
Yeah. Contact, next record, on we go. I love that some days like this can be like really awesome, and then other days can be like total garbage.
Yeah. We had what, 10 contacts when we did this on Tuesday?
Yeah, we're 50 minutes in. At this point, we had already had like 10 contacts.
Not been set up yet.
So then we have 8
Goodbye.
contacts.
A contact. All the other people that are telling me to like fuck off or lose their number, all that kind of stuff, I don't count.
Yeah.
I should though. Not really. I mean, like not like I should count them because they're like actual contacts, but I should be counting them at least to know how many. Because it's like building up good karma. The more people that tell me to like lose their number, get lost, stuff like that.
The more and more you might, you know.
Yeah, the closer I'm getting to that streak. Yeah.
Streak of good luck.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're coming up on 52 minutes. We got about another 5-10 minutes lead gen, then we got to get out of here for closing, but we'll see how things pan out.
Nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up when done. Or for delivery options, press the pound sign.
There we go.
Never know, maybe tomorrow we get.
Tomorrow will be the day. Yeah. Yeah, well, we only dialed through 20, so it's moving a lot slower today. So
Yeah.
I think it's just because we've had some technological issues. Do. If you're just now watching, we're just waiting on phone numbers to call, get some people to get on the phone and be able to have a conversation with. But at this point, looks like we're kind of hitting a little bit of a dry spell today.
Nothing has
That's
been
okay.
recorded. Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up when done. Or for delivery options, press the pound sign. Nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up when done. Or for delivery options, press the pound sign.
There we go.
Message is too short. Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up.
There we go. I was gonna say it's eventually gonna grab the message that we're leaving it. Do. Ooh, put on their net 30. I need to pay off my net 30 accounts today too.
Oh, I've seen this a lot. So I always see these like funny videos where it's like me when my client pulls up in a brand new car right before closing. Yeah. Is that because
They
buy a new car
on
and
credit.
they already have
Or for delivery
On
options,
credit.
press the pound sign.
So, yeah, you gotta leave your credit alone. You gotta leave your credit alone all the way through closing. If you're purchasing
Nothing
with a
has been
traditional
recorded.
mortgage,
Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up. Record your message after the tone.
come on. It's gonna get it now? Yeah. Yeah, so you basically have to leave your credit alone all the way through closing because you're getting a loan, you're getting a bank loan, and they're going to run your credit again right before closing. So what will happen is people will pre-qualify for their loan, get through the whole loan process, get final qualification, go, oh yay, great, everything's done, and then they'll go get like a new credit card and finance a bunch of furniture, or go buy a new car and show up to closing, and it'll blow up the transaction. It'll throw off their debt to income ratio, and they'll no longer qualify. They won't get the loan. So I've seen people do that before, where they blow up their whole home purchase because they went and made just an irresponsible, ill-advised credit purchase, or purchase on credit.
So is it because they now owe more?
Correct. Their debt to income ratio is now different than what they qualified for.
So what I thought it was so you already pre-qualified for a loan and you got the final qualifications and you got a loan for $200,000, but you went and you bought a brand new car
The day before or
The
the
day
day of.
before.
Yeah.
So that shows the bank that, okay, well, you still have money, don't you? Because if you can pay off a $200,000 loan on the house, and then
No, it's your debt to income ratio.
really, okay.
Yeah, it's how much you make versus how much you pay every month. And so if you go add a car payment or add a credit card payment or add extra debt, then you,
More debt than you initially had.
yeah, you throw off your numbers, and they'll disqualify your loan.
So if you do it right after, literally the day after,
Next day's fine.
huh?
Hello? Hello, hello? Can you hear me now? Hello? The next day, perfectly fine. It's just anytime before the deal funds is a problem.
Okay.
Closes and funds.
Do it like literally the second after you're already at the dealership.
I'd wait like a day or two, but yeah. Yeah.
Hey, makes sense. Yeah, I saw a video right now that says, me when my clients pull up with a brand new Escalade.
Come in. What's up, guy? How you doing? Yep. Yeah, it's on mute. Oh. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be our lead gen for the day. Thank you guys for watching. A little bit of a garbage day, but that's okay. That's part of it. So, more about consistency than results and anything else. So, appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Okay.